Hi there. Welcome back. It's absolutely wonderful to see you. I know. Well, before we start this session, let's take a moment to clear the space. Let's ground ourselves. So, are you releasing any tension? So let's start at the top of our head. Can you release any tension in your forehead right now? Good. Can you release any tension in your cheeks or in your jaws? Good. Now, I want you to notice and feel if you have any tension in your neck. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Okay. Good. Just relax that tension. Yeah. I certainly find that going through a very gentle relaxation exercise allows me to open up to more experience and more honesty within myself. Good. Very nice. Now let's keep moving down. Can you relax your shoulders? Do you have any tension here in your shoulders? Good. You can let that go for now. Yeah, no, you can pick it up later if you want. If you want to put it back on later, you can. But right now, you and me, we can let that go right now, can't we? Yeah. Good. And now, I would like you to take a gentle breath with me. We're going to count in through the nose, and then we're going to breathe out through the mouth. So go ahead and breathe in with me for 8 counts. And exhale for 8. Good. And now we're going to inhale for 4 and exhale for 8. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 8. Good. Good. And now, let's continue relaxing our body. Do you have any tension in your back right now? Yeah, you can let that go. Good. Any tension in your stomach or in your chest? Good. Let's go ahead and let's let that go as well. And any tension in your thighs, yeah, let that go. Good. Wonderful. Okay. So, what would you like to talk about today? Yeah. Kind of election anxiety. Yeah. The news, the election, politics, a lot of anxiety around that. Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine. Fear. Yeah, you have a lot of fear. Yeah. Yeah, you're not alone. And what do you think what are you afraid of? Yeah. You're afraid of bad things happening to good people that don't deserve it. Yeah. You are not alone. So, in your view, let's run through some scenarios. Okay. You're afraid that if one person gets elected, that there will be chaos. There might be violence. Yeah, maybe riots or destruction. Yeah, you are not alone. There are a lot of people who are afraid of that. Yeah. And now let's do a little thought experiment. What's the best, or what's a best possible scenario? What would that look like? Yeah. Yes. Yes. A world full of love. Yes. And connection. Yes. A world of understanding. A world of contribution. Yeah. Well, I really hear that the world you're painting sounds like a absolutely wonderful world. It's hard to imagine that anybody wouldn't want to be a part of that world. Yeah. Do you think that there are people that don't want those things? Yeah, that's where it's weird, isn't it? Yeah. I've definitely seen, family members fighting and relationships breaking up and friendships breaking up over this. Yeah. It's sad. It is. Have you experienced that? Have you felt any what relationships that were you would have thought of as being positive and mutually beneficial and communicative, that have deteriorated. Yeah. And what was that like for you, experiencing that? Sad. You felt betrayed. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 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 It's hard. It's sad to see, and it's happened to a lot of people. Yeah, I've never seen this country so divided. Yeah, and it's strange. Yeah, it does. It seems to be shockingly right down the middle. Yeah, where one half seems to think the other is bad and wrong. Yeah. And even, yeah, dangerous. Yeah. For any friends or family that you may have had a disruption with, or I guess you could almost describe it as a breakup or a conflict with, would you have previously described them as a hateful person? No. Mm. And, let's jump in our time machines. Let's hop in our Wayback Machines. Let's go back to 2012. Ah, so long ago, right? Are there any friends that you had back then that you don't have now, or family that you don't speak with, that you had back then, before the 2016 election, and the whole world of Trump and divisiveness? Were there any friends or family that you felt deeply connected to back then that you don't have anymore? Yeah. And do you feel that they've fundamentally changed? Do you think that they mean you harm? No. You just feel they're what? Blind, maybe ignorant? Did they feel ignorant to you? Okay. And did they always? Okay. Yeah. Well, let's go back to the world you want to live in. How do you see and how do you imagine people are interacting in the world that you want to be in? What do you see? Do you see smiles? Yeah. Laughter. Love. Connection. You see teamwork. You see friends and family helping each other out. Yeah. That sounds like a world that I really want to live in. Do you think that world is possible to get to? Yeah, me too. Me too. Yeah, I'm always fundamentally an optimist. Why? Well, I see the world around us, you and me, and I see the same division that you see. Yeah. I see houses divided. I see fear, and I see anxiety. And all of this, of course, is being just compounded by the fact that, we actually are still currently living through a pandemic. It's strange, yeah. It's certainly not something that anybody predicted. At least nobody credible, right? Yeah, I'm sure there were some conspiracy theorist people out there with their tinfoil hats talking about, the government overlords and spreading of, viruses, all those things. I'm sure that there were people that were talking about it, but nobody that you or I took seriously. Yeah. So yeah, we'll just add that bit of gasoline to the fire. And do you see a world where that bridge is connected? Could you understand where that friend or family member is coming from? I definitely think that empathy is a very powerful human ability. To be able to put ourselves in somebody else's shoes. And I want to ask you, if you put yourself in that former friend or your acquaintance or family member's shoes that you disagree with, do you think that they genuinely mean you harm? If you could go inside their head, do you think that they wish you ill? No, right? Yeah. Do you think that they wish you harm, or no? Probably not, right? Right. And well, yeah, it's certainly, yeah, it's tough with social media and the news, and they're in the business of stirring up ill will. Right? The media is in the business of sowing division, because it gets clicks, right? It sells. It makes it. I forget the stats, but we are much more likely to engage with an opinion that we disagree with than one that we agree with. Yeah, it's a strange, it's a human thing. Yeah. Well, again, moving forward to that world that you painted, that beautiful world of connection and love and humanity and contribution and of being of service to others and of helping. Yeah, that beautiful world that you want to live in. I imagine that's the world that 99% of people want to live in. Yeah. Yeah, it is. I don't think there's anybody, I'm sure, well, there's always some, right? But let's just assume, I think comfortably so, that 99.9% of people on this earth simply want to share in love and compassion and share in hope and dreams and helping others see them grow and see them be wonderful and to have family and raise their kids and have their kids grow and be educated and be a future contribution to the world and the planet. Yeah, I think if we can remember that it will allow us all to have a little bit more empathy. Yeah, it's very easy to demonize, and it's very easy to, I'm on team A and they're on team B, and team B is the devil, and the irony is that team B probably feels the same way about team A, and hence the circle and the cycle continues. And instead, let's remember that we all are on team humanity. We all are on team love and team family. And yeah, try to find that. Try to find that first. Find that common ground first. And know that, even if you disagree with somebody, that you probably share a lot of the same desires and the same fears and the same anxieties, even though you think there are different ways of achieving the world that you want to live in, that most people want to live in that same wonderful world. Yeah. Well, let's go try to make that world a reality, right? So let's take one more deep and calming breath, in for 4 and out for 8. And I can see you being a possibility for absolutely creating that wonderful, peaceful world that is full of love and connection and beauty and contribution. Yeah. So I hope you sleep well tonight. You deserve it. deserve all of the peace and tranquility and beautiful, beautiful dreams. You deserve it. Sleep well, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Take care.